Frank Delano, Haddonfield Memorial High School. Yeah, and it's kind of neat. It's our coach, my high school coach, Mike McDevitt, who he was great, and not because he was soft, but he told you exactly the way it was, the good, the bad, the ugly. He was always kind of a role model to me. Because again, and now I'm privileged enough to have him on my staff. So he's still coach. He'll always be my coach. And so he was great. And there was also my midget football coach, Bill Gillen, who just made football fun. He gave me that love of the game when I was, 5 years old, just wanting to know and want to learn the game and make it fun. And then finally, my college coach was Rich Manello. And he made this thing, and I didn't understand it at the time. A lot of the values that he gave and the way he inspired, we didn't see it. I guess it's like a parent, raising a child. Maybe they don't understand it right away, but I sure do now, and I'm just grateful for the three of them and those guys that happen to be in my life. Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to dedicate yourself to this profession, right? And this profession and our world and our society needs serious people who are dedicated, because again, our society's kind of in a crossroads right now, right? We need leaders. We need people that are going to be, positive. What are these kids going to be? Future doctors, future lawyers, whatever these kids are. We need guys that are truly passionate about what they do and have an understanding for not just the game, but they have to understand what it means and the gift that we have every day to be in front of young men, right, or young women, whichever sport that you're coaching, and making sure that we're making a difference in their lives. And so if they have to understand this is a selfless profession that we have to dedicate ourselves to, and again, just coaching throughout the board, it's sometimes you're under the microscope a lot. But as Coach Willingham always said, it didn't matter how bright the lights were, because a flashlight can reveal your flaws. We got to make sure that we're doing things the right way on and off the field and lead them by example. But ultimately, I think it's kind of in a way perseverance, because again, everything's not going to go your way. Everything's not. Welcome to the real world, right? Life isn't always going to go according to plan, the way it's scripted out perfectly for you. But we have to be able to adapt and adjust, regardless whether it's for us where it was not having a home field, right? We had challenges of finding where we're filling up our water this year because of being under construction as a coach, but as a player, right? At the end of the day, there are real world, real problems, right? And we have to have that perseverance to fight through obstacles, find a way. What are you going to fall back on when times are tough? The resource is what you know, and it's going to be, hey, what did we learn from this great game, of football? What are our values are? So, again, ultimately, I think it's perseverance, but we can sit here and list a litany of examples of what this game has been to me. But, again, I think there's that ultimate, it's perseverance, and there's obviously a pride and a love for the game that I think this is second to none.